Howdy folks, welcome back to my World of Tanks Replays with the Mighty Jingles. Today we're in the Matilda. It's a tier 5 premium medium tank. Again, like the Churchill, technically in this game it's a Russian tank, but it was actually a British tank exported to Russia in the Lend-Lease program via the Arctic convoys in the early stages of the Second World War, after they lost most of their tanks and equipment to the German army in the early stages of Operation Barbarossa. I like my Matilda. I got Top Gun in it in one of my first games. It's a strange tank. It's very, very slow. This is not a fast medium. Its speed limit is capped at 24 kilometers an hour. Even going downhill, you will not go faster than 24 kilometers per hour. However, it's very well armoured for its tier, and the armour doesn't have any obvious weaknesses. It's got the same thickness armour front, side and rear. So, very well armoured tank. Also, not vulnerable to track damage from artillery splash damage, due to those great big dirty thick skirts on the tracks. The gun is not bad. It's a little bit like the Churchill. It's very fast firing. It's not very accurate, doesn't do a lot of damage, doesn't have great penetration. KVs will give you problems. Tier 5 heavy tanks, you're going to find you're going to have problems penetrating them, unless you can get around their sides, which is difficult to do because you're so slow. But just about anything else, I mean, this is this video, great example of what you can expect when you're playing the Matilda, because it is such a tough little nut. And you will have the same problems in the Matilda that you find you have in the Churchill. Sometimes, because it's so slow, it's even slower than the Churchill, you're going to find you get left behind the action. And by the time you catch up, everybody's dead. Not in this game. This turned out to be a great game. So, penetration. Look at the rate of fire on this gun. Penetration. And there we go, I've taken a bounce from a stug. They're knocked down. And he's thinking, what? One didn't go through. But again, you know, it works both ways. So I'm trying to track this guy. We didn't even scratch them. I mean, we've lost. They're knocked down. There we go. The gun is, it's alright. I mean, it's not going to penetrate every time, it's not going to damage every time, but it fires so quickly, it doesn't matter. Penetration. Enemy vehicle destroyed. That one ricocheted. One of our tracks is damaged. Punched right through their armor. See how many times I've been hit. We've lost a track. Enemy armor is destroyed. And I can't move. I mean, look at all the hits in my flank. My front. I've been tracked. We didn't even scratch him. Finally get the tracks up, and then Artie starts firing at me. Looks like that one went right through. Tracks get hit again. We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy is hit. And you just our driver is dead. We can barely move. That's gotta hurt. One of our tracks is gone. We can't move. So you see, I'm taking pounding here, but they're hit. It's just not doing any damage. Penetration. Now, in any other tank, you can completely screw this point. There's one behind me. There's two in front of me. There's another one over on the side. I'm completely surrounded. Enemy is hit. But I'm just not dying. Another bounce. Penetration. This is the easiest steel wall I ever had. Looks like that one went right through. We've lost. Got him. And all they're doing is knocking my tracks out. So, yeah, I finally dealt with the threat in front of me. If I can just get these bloody tracks. We fixed the track. Let's roll. Right. So, that T-49's still around there somewhere. I'll just make sure he's not hiding around waiting to come out and get me for turnaround, and then I'll go and kill that 38T, because he's really been pissing me off. Looks like like that one went right through. Looks like that one went right through.
I had 5 tanks shooting at me from every angle, and they just couldn't kill me.
We're immobilized.
Yeah, bloody T-49's back. Piss off, you. You're annoying me. Let's take a shot at the T-28.
They're knocked out.
Right. Sit around, wait for my tracks to be repaired. Come on, where are you?
Tracks up, let's go.
Is that T-49 dead? Yes, he is. Good. Where'd that 38 to go? I don't know if you noticed, but looking on our team list, our T1 heavy tank has crashed and never loaded in. So we've basically been playing 14 versus 15 with our best tank sitting on the sidelines. Can I get this guy before Artie does? I think Artie kills him.
Penetration.
No damage penetration.
Got him.
Oh no, there we go. 7 kills. 7 kills. Yeah. But this is why I love the Matilda. It's such a tough little nut to crack. Great armour. And a decent gun. In case it wasn't obvious, by the way, again, 7.4 patch update. This is an encounter battle. There's 1 cap point both teams have to fight over here at Ruinberg. And I think this is the point at which my luck runs out. Get 1 shot into him, but that T-28, he's got the 85mm gun. He can penetrate him, and in fact he does. And that game ended up being a defeat because our artillery wasn't going to be able to hunt down and kill a T-28 and a Marder 2 without the help of the T1 Heavy, who never entered the game. So we lost that, and just bear in mind that from a loss I actually ended up making 1156 experience out of this game. So the Matilda, like the other tier 5 premium tanks, the Matilda, the Churchill, the T25, it doesn't get a credit multiplier that I'm aware of, so you're not going to find that it makes the same kind of money that the tier 8 premiums do, because 1, they fight in tier 8 games, and 2, they get a massive credit multiplier. But you are still going to find that, in common with most of the tier 5 mediums, it makes a good amount of money because it's a tier 5 medium, and they are good money making tanks. And especially when you're running up scores like this, even in a loss, I made a healthy profit. And so that was the Matilda tier 5 Russian premium medium tank. Great tank. Not to everybody's tastes, very slow, but a tough little nut with a surprisingly effective gun and a lot of fun to play. Hope you enjoyed the replay. See you next time.